Check, check. We in the house, family. Black power, black power. Today is the day. That's right. The secret connection between Thanksgiving and Christmas, man. We going off into on a cold roller coaster ride, guaranteed to blow your mind. You feel me? I got a lot of magnificent information. The deeper meaning of these holidays has always been a crusade for me. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, no matter what you want to believe, no matter, the holidays are the biggest ritual ceremonies on the planet, period. You know, some bigger than others, but when we start moving into this arena, you feel me? Now, Thanksgiving is more so, it's a national holiday. But, it's harvest holidays all over, and they have, uh, borrowed and co-opted from their ancestors, and they don't have to tell you the origins of it. They're gonna fool you, you see? They're gonna fool you into believing that it's Thanksgiving and it's about pilgrims and see, that's another thing when we talk about, you know, the mundane. The mundane. That means, worldly thinking, and you know what I'm saying? That's just like when you think you talk about Thanksgiving, and the first thing people want to talk about is what the Cowboys did to the Indians. But that's the mundane. That's surface information. The symbols is different. It's a whole total different reality. When you first thing, man, look what they did. Yeah, look what they did to us. Shit. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, and that's important. That's important. But we talk about why, our people in particular spend so much money because it takes a lot of engagement with some shit to spend that kind of money. Every holiday, every damn holiday, uh motherfuckers is spending tens, hundreds of millions on some of 'em. These are the biggest rituals, ceremonies on the planet. Uh, Especially when we dealing with the Saturnalia, Yule, Christmas, New Year's. But Thanksgiving is a portal. It leads right into Christmas. It's a gate. You go through all the gates. No different than you go through all the houses of the zodiac. You go through them all. And they forewarn you ahead of time. Regardless to whether you acknowledge it or not, they let you know the frequency of each house, you know. And see, the thing is, you have to learn the signs and the symbols, because they talking all around you and give you, a cryptic surface story for the general public, you know, give you, but behind they see something totally different, you know. And and as crazy as it is, so it is with Thanksgiving. You would think, oh, this all about a turkey. No, it's some deep symbolism in Thanksgiving. All of them. If you really want to get, all the holidays, the major ones, starting from Halloween. It's a cycle, it's gates that they go through. They take you, where they want you to be. And each house is a necessary frequency that they got, they got to run they got to run their frequency on you so they know your ass is, stay in the position that you in. Because ain't no man of power who thinking about power going even go through the cycle that they got set up. That's the first thing they're gonna do. They're gonna pull out of the cycle. You know what I'm saying? This is his cycle. He set this shit up to win. If you go through it, he gonna win. Period. You know, the symbols is there, telling you, and then here it is. See, unknowingly, people swear to God, oh, I'm a Muslim. I'm a this, I'm a that. and I can show you the symbolism in your house that you don't even know what the fuck is, and you swear to God you pure. And I can show you that, they didn't trick you into identifying with they deities, they gods, they demons, they little jinns, and and all of that. They didn't trick you because the symbolism, they give you a mundane, earthly, surface understanding of what you got, but they know the truth of it. War is based on deception. They ain't gonna give you what the fuck. You should know that's coming. You should know that's coming. They're gonna come, in a cryptic way, a mysterious way that's gonna trick you, you know. That's why they set it up, that way, the trick, and you got to know from the jump. I got to go up under this because it's something deeper. You have to always have that, resonating in your mind. It's something deeper. So I'm looking. I'm not gonna take this shit for surface understanding, and many people do. And let me tell you, a lot of people say what you don't know won't hurt you, which is a goddamn lie. That's one of the biggest lies that ever been told. What Not only what you don't know uh, will hurt you, you know, it'll kill you. If you understand what I'm saying, you don't get a grip on it. It could be whatever it is. If it's poison in your body, motherfucker, you got time, you got a time, to get in there and get it out of there. You know what I'm saying? For it, bring fatality to your ass. You got a certain amount, but if you don't even know to go in there and start the process, you walking dead. You know what I'm saying? You the walking goddamn dead. You don't even know to go in there and get it out. And so a lot of this shit is silent killers. Everything you do has a frequency to it. Whether you know it or not, it's like a motherfucker talking about 5G. 5G is a silent killer. That shit all, in through the house, all through the guy outside and shit. And all you do, you ain't thinking about, you just feeling funny and shit. And yeah, I ain't feeling too good. Yeah, and this, that, and the third. And you know what I'm saying? But you don't realize in your consciousness is all type of man, these motherfuckers got all type of shit, energies, frequencies moving through 5G, 4G, this AM, FM. You know what I'm saying? All these different frequencies that they got. They got frequencies motherfuckers ain't even on, can't even get on unless they, of a certain classification. You know what I'm saying? Your level of security. You can't even get on it, but they got all type of frequencies moving through this motherfucker. You don't see it. And because you don't see it, it ain't even registering in your consciousness that this shit moving through the air and it's killing your ass. It's a silent killer. And so when you practice holidays, you see, they didn't set in there all they did. It's a spell. You understand what I'm the spelling? That's why I breaks it down for you. Because the spells is in the spelling. You see, God's spell, gospel. They didn't put a spell on you motherfuckers because you go in there surfacing the information. And they didn't already told you in this so-called Jesus, which is anthropomorphic, anthropomorphic attire, meaning makeup and shit. You understand that they paint, the cosmological story. They dress it up in human attire and say Jesus and say Moses and say this character and that character. That's just anthropomorphic attire. When I hear a person say, "Man, oh Jesus, it didn't wasn't," and get talking about real and this, that, and the third. We know that. That don't mean shut down. Cause see, you got to understand this is meant to be anthropomorphic attire, dressing up in human form. They people that created it never thought, that they would take it as a physical thing. They already knew. So if you don't know in your mind that there is something there, it's cryptic. You got to pull back the veil. Don't just throw that shit away. You understand? They scared because they put shit in there that they wish they hadn't put in there. And if you find the key and unlock it, it will reveal something very devastating about them that we always knew that they knew we was God. We know that, and they didn't uh, uh, you know, put it in codes and you understand parables and myths and shit that people take for fantasy a lot of time because they do, they put and again, that's to deceive the, the mundane mind. It's created to deceive you. You understand what I'm saying? If you take it for surface level, it was created to deceive you because it's gonna take you that way when you should be going this way or going straight. It's gonna take you, and they done their job. The art of war is this. The basis of the art of war, foundation of the art of war is deception. You got to understand that this is a war. That shit is created to deceive. Period. So that's why, yes, I come historical, but as studying the ancient Egyptian mystery system, that the priests were masters in over 12 different subjects. That's why you see such greatness. They didn't go in there and just get one, yeah, they may have focused primarily, but they had a full education. It's like they had PhDs in 12 different subjects. That's the level our people was on, and that's true. That's why when you look at them pyramid, you say, "God damn, man, how did they do it?" And you can't understand the height that our educational systems was in ancient Africa and how we didn't fail from, a high place to where we is today. But just like they say, it's easier to go up that mountain the second time because you know how to do it. You see? You know how to do it. The plan has already been laid out. The order is already there. You know what I'm saying? Do the job. Get it done. We get right back up. So yeah, I know this Thanksgiving thing is like because people look at it as where it ain't, yeah, it's the turkey but it is a lot of symbols that is there that you don't see. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when they give you one of them pictures and they say, "Can you see it?" And it be another picture that's hid inside motherfucker looking, and you can't, you ain't really you can't really see it because that's how Thanksgiving and that's how that holiday is. But oh, it's so many that's there, and it's deep. It's deep. It's just as deep as the ones that more of overt, like Christmas and shit. That shit all in your face. Halloween, that shit all in your face. You know what I'm saying? But this one is like, a veil is on it and it kind of creep by. People look at it, oh, that's just, what the other ones is more, with Christmas is the buying the gifts, it's the shopping, it's the music, the everywhere you go, you hear the music and shit. So it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And so this motherfucker is sneaky because it leads into, you know, to the Yule, to the Christmas, to the Saturnalia. It leads into this. So it's very important because this is like they last primer. You know what I'm saying? Before they get in there, so they turning it up. So yeah, they going, they into a lot of, accepting, the offering. For here it is. Here go another offering for our cult blueprint that they got set up. We got to have our offerings, and so the niggas come right on through the door, and everybody else come right on through the door, and that's how they gauge shit. I'm telling you, that's how they gauge shit. Understanding, when they want to know how much control, that guarantee you they checking them holidays. They checking them numbers. That's gonna say everything because in order to is the belief in what you see in front of you. It's the belief that cause you to go down in your damn pocket and spend that guy. It's the belief. And these goddamn beliefs, these holidays. You see what I'm saying? If you spend, you know, if you spend $1 billion for Christmas, they know Santa is still in your mind, saturated. Can't get that shit out of there. Motherfucker got all the knowledge and shit, even, you know, the casual. conscious motherfucker, casually conscious. Just bump into some videos and shit, got a little something. They know the motherfucker ain't real. They know where it come from on a very beginner's stage. They know it, okay? They know it, yet and still, motherfucker still go stop. Get the tree, nigga, and do all of that, you know, on thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. That's showing number one that you because that's tribute for the energy. See, we can bring them to you, master. We can bring them to you. They're gonna bring all the treasures. You're gonna see them put. You're gonna see them motherfuckers pulling chests of jewels and nigga, and throw them at your feet, master. Why? Okay? So they counting them numbers. They waiting. They looking at motherfuckers at the door when they had them sales and they open the motherfucking doors and motherfuckers just hit the fucking doors like and savages and shit. Motherfuckers just grabbing shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything they see, they throwing that shit in the savages. You know what I'm saying? They just show you, and it looked like with the Walking fucking Dead, and but on some amp shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just grabbing shit. It shows them because regardless of you bringing tribute. Now, what deity, what frequency, what energy? You see, which ones is you bringing this tribute? Because that's what it is, nigga. That's what it is. Don't fool yourself. That's tribute. So when you find out the deities and the demons that they fuck with, see a lot of, and I'm just giving y'all a little bit. See, just like when I showed the Kabbalah last night, Kabbalah is demonology. It's an aspect of it where it's demonology. They call demons. I brought this shit up and put it where they feel that and say they got qualities. On one end, the motherfucker is demonic energy, and on the other hand, this motherfucker could be good for inventions and shit like this. So what's going on with that? Where you getting some demon and shit, you know what I'm saying? As if it ain't gonna be nothing, in return that is needed as far as tribute. So you calling motherfuckers, but when you call motherfuckers, you got to have tribute. Who the fuck is they sacrificing when they call this shit? You know what I'm saying? These are the creators of all these holidays. Christmas. I don't give a fuck if you ain't Catholic. It's the Christ Mass. That's mass is Catholicism. So I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I'm Protestant. Do you practice Christmas? Sound like you still plugged in somewhere. So you say you ain't, but you plugged in some way, somehow. You plugged in. You still got some aspects of that. And they the ones created how the majority of saints, from the Christmas to I know from the Easter, you see, the Easter, the Christmas, and a few more. They are the Catholics are the originators of that. So if you engage in that, you engage into Catholicism, one way or another, what your denomination is. You see, they didn't for over them thousands, whatever thousands of years that they've been in existence. You see, they didn't saturate minds and shit. It's damn near impossible to get that shit out of there unless you throw the whole system away and start over. So that just show you right there that they got their hand on you in Christmas, the Catholic. you know, and they got hella sim. They say them motherfuckers is Babylon, the harlot of Babylon and shit and all that, you know. So, they got hella mysticism in that motherfucker. It's like falling into a well. And ain't none of that shit got nothing to do with this quote unquote Jesus Christ. Not shit. You know what I'm saying? He's just the package that they got it wrapped up in today. But it's a composite of 20 different other, mystical thoughts and shit that wherever they come, they added this and this and this. surface shit, nigga. Use a subliminal slave, nigga. You don't know, but you fall right in line, and you ain't even because it's the frequencies, nigga, moving through this bitch. Believe me, everything you believe, and I'm about to get up out of here because I want to see you there. The secret connection between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Whatever you practice, I don't give a fuck. It got a frequency, okay? And like I said, some of the you will think that it's not harming you. You see, that's the crazy shit. You won't even think about it. You'll just go about your day. You ride through all the frequencies, 5G and all of that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? You don't see it. It's a silent killer. It's the same thing with this guy, the belief systems and shit, and the so-called education. You know, you don't really feel how it's fucking you up. But you ain't feeling well, the frequencies bring down your vibration, and it can bring it so goddamn low that nigga you stop vibrating all the goddamn together. You see, you have to get the nutrients of your ancestors. They had the best plan ever. There's none that can compare to that. I'm sick of that. There's nothing to compare to and laid down, nigga, perfect. You know what I'm saying? Commune with the cosmos if you want eternity. That's the only way you gonna get eternity if you commune with the cosmos. You go against the cosmos, you gonna fail, nigga, period. And that's what you're doing. You don't know that's what you're doing because you've been taught that come on in this little hole right here. Go on, crawl through there. Nigga. Get in there. That's Christianity. That's Islam. Crawl in there instead of open up and connect. And connect to the universe and let the power of purify and heal you. You then crawl into the hole, nigga. And frequencies of all erratic energy and frequency, nigga, killing you on every level. Wake your ass up. Wake your ass up. This is a stage that I've got to bring you to. So when you look, the symbols is telling you some motherfuckers talking, they talking. You see, saying one thing, and then you hit in your mind, it's a switch, it's the mute. Ooh, you hit it, and you don't hear shit, right? And you just look up and you see all the symbols. And what these motherfuckers talking, and you see the symbol, ain't saying a motherfucking thing close to the truth. And then you stop and then you turn it back on after you come to the realization what the fuck up there and all around you, what the true meaning is, and then you hit the mute button so they can come back on. They get to talking, and you listen to them, and they ain't saying a motherfucking thing close to the truth that's all around you. That's the power and the etymology. And in the etymology, it's saying things, it's mantras and frequency. And that's what they don't want you to know. They want low frequency. Where because when you say certain divine words and when you spit the frequency is gonna unlock because a lot of cultures, African cultures, they got the root of the etymology. It's in another word, but when you speak it, man, portals gonna open up all over the goddamn planet where your peoples was, and through the etymology, wherever they went, they kept the root of it. Black divinity. And when you do the research, it's gonna open up portals in goddamn nations all over the planet. And when you go behind, and say, well, maybe this is a coincidence. Go in there, goddamn it, prove it to yourself. It's facts. It's a connection. They already talked about the ancient connection. So it's in the etymology, it's in the frequencies. These words, and that's why they don't want you to say nigga. You understand naga, because it's gonna lead to other shit. It's gonna lead to other words. Negu. You understand? Negas, nagas. You know what I'm saying? The naga, the Hindu naga. You see what I'm saying? Which is African. It's gonna lead to so many other words, of divinity and sovereignty and nationality that they don't want. And so they rather shut it down because when have you ever seen your enemy do something that was good for you? So if you see, the caveman say, don't say that. I wonder why. Is it in the frequency? Yeah, you got some unity in the work. You understand? Teach them the real freak what it's saying. You understand? You got some here, and it is connecting, and our people almost by nature, a lot of them, this is why tell a motherfucker to change something like that that's so powerful when you can go into the root of it and show the divinity and say, this is what, you was there. It was trying to bust through. And it was saying nigga, 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 niggas. It's the same thing. Oh. That's what I was wondering. Damn, I felt so passionate about, oh, we the gods. Oh, we the gods. Oh, oh, I see why you don't want me to speak. It's in the etymologies, it's in the symbols. You're doing a great work, family. I want you in the house today. We're gonna start around 2:30. No later than 3 because I want to give the family, everybody a chance to get on in. But I guarantee you that it will be powerful as hell. I can guarantee you that. You'll come up. I guarantee you, you will not come. You will not leave on the level that which you came. I can guarantee you that. You will not leave on the level in which you came. You will go up a level or two. All right, family. This is General Cyrus Smith said. He said, "Hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation." Let me. That's right. Black